Alright, here we are in a run and driving video of our all original 67 Coupe Mustang, 289 V8 car, original survivor from California. You can see we've got the lights going, right turn signals on. I mean, it's all original exhaust, everything under this car is original. Got the right turn signals working good, all the lights have got nice color to them. Nice bright license plates. What's cool to see, I mean, it's got this original AAA California Association decal, and it's still got the original manual. It's just crazy to see something, you know, this old, 50, working on 52 years old now. You can hear it's just running nice and quiet, super smooth, no ticking, no smoking. I mean, no exhaust leaks or anything. It's just a super tight car. I mean, there's obvious, it's all original as I mentioned, so there's stuff you might want to do to it, If I kept it, I like the sound of a nice dual exhaust. I'd probably do the exhaust, even though it's not needed. Maybe a couple of performance upgrades, maybe upgrade the brakes. So we're going to go ahead and hit the road here. You can hear the heaters going. Original stereo. You can see all the gauges work. We're about half tank. Temperature's coming up. Good oil pressure. Alternator's looking good. You get your wipers. Alright, so we'll get going here. This you might want to go through the carburetor, but it's kind of like the brakes, you might want to. And then it stops good, it's got good pedal, doesn't go soft on you or fade out. The carburetor will, at idle sometimes it'll, kind of hiccup a little bit. I'd probably put a new fuel tank in it. They're so cheap. Something I meant to do and kind of just forgot about it. Until I went to go do pictures and realized, oh man. But it doesn't leak or anything, and it's original to the car, which is cool. And we can't keep all of them, so we don't know exactly what the new owner is going to be planned for. But if you want to keep it just stock, looking all original like this, you might want to go through the carburetor a little bit, get it tuned, maybe get it cleaned. It's got, the tires look killer because they look just correct. They're bias ply skinnies, but bias ply tires are the reason radials were invented. They don't ride the best, but they're older tires, but they have, there's no weather cracks. They have amazing tread left, and they just look right on this car. And the next owner might decide to go back to the steel wheels with caps, or go up in tire size, or put custom wheels and tires on there. So we've left those on there. So it does, bias ply tires are a little bit, harder. They'll kind of grab grooves and roads and stuff like that, but it rides smooth. And if you're on like a newly paved road, it's like being on glass. But so you can see it brakes nice. I'm not, fighting the steering wheel. It's manual brakes, so just getting out here, just went into second. Just has nice, quick, smooth shifts. We're in third now. Gonna get some wind noise. It's an old car. We're doing 50 miles an hour. If you put some, you put a little bigger tires on here, some newer ones that probably will be a little quieter, ride a little smoother. But you might also, it drives tight and smooth. But there's probably some bushings you might want to address down below. But nothing screaming at you. It's just kind of, each owner's different. Go ahead and floor it, nice downshift. You can see there's no smoking in the rearview mirror. The 289's got power. It's got nice throttle response. It definitely likes to open up and go. The only carburetor hiccups are just at low RPMs and speed. So it's got electric choke that works great. You give it a pump and it fires right up. When it's parked inside, sometimes you don't even need to do that. But it's got, you can see it's just got the killer, this is why people fell into the Mustangs, fell in love with them. They just, all of them you know, from 65 to 70, you have killer hood lines. I mean, how the fenders come up on the side, and you get that killer ridge in the middle. But you can see I'm coming to a nice stop. It's not pulling, it's not shaking. Car didn't die, you know, still idling nice. But these tires, I'm telling you, you know, it's not a posy rear end. You punch this thing, you know, that little tiny tire spins really easily. So here's some patches in the road. Here's a pothole. I just want to take you down here so you can see how tight it is. Another patch job up here, right there. But you know, my love for this car and what drew me into this thing is the look of it. The original paint with the patina, it's got a couple little bumps and scrapes and scratches here and there, but to me, on the trucks and the original cars, that's what I love. I mean, this whole single stage, you know, lacquer thinner is as tough as nails. I mean, this is kind of, you know, a lot of people like to call survivors guilt-free drivers. You know, you don't feel guilty getting stuck in rain. You just can't hurt it. But it still has that great shine, and it's gonna be, you know, one-on-one. It's gonna be a unique car. You show up at a drive-in on Saturday or a car show, you're not gonna have another lime gold 67 Survivor. It's just, you know, especially with this documentation, it's just not gonna happen. But this is gonna be going for 7-day auction, and so you can see it's nice and tight through here. You know, all these 90-degree corners. You know, I meant to mention back there, but you can see it just, you know, nice and tight, and, you know, it's not a sloppy steering wheel. So, alright, well, good luck, and we hope this baby goes to a new home that just loves the way that it has that original look.